Call on Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Rakakwadash coming back at you in the name of Yahushai. You know what I'm saying? Coming back at you with another video, and this is judgments and chastisement. You know what I'm saying? And like I was saying, they're gonna get their judgment. You know what I'm saying? These Edomites and these white folks, they're gonna get their judgment. It's gonna be horrible because Jake and them about to get their judgment, and it's gonna be catastrophic to Jake when a society crumble and these terrible things do happen. Because of the wicked 2/3, they not gonna understand that. They're not gonna understand that. Like they don't understand the word now, and you could put it in 1,000 ways. You know what I'm saying? You can break it down to them to 1,000 times, 1,000 times 1,000. You can break it down to them. If they're not meant to get it, they won't get it. If they're not meant to accept it, they don't want the word. Then they not meant to have it. They don't want it. You know what I'm saying? They don't see any value in the word. You're supposed to see value in the word. Calling Yahweh Shem Yahushai and Name Yahushai. You're supposed to see Yahweh Shem Yahushai. What better? Because at first, you know what I'm saying? At first, you know, we was taught that, you know, that these white people, when we die and we go to heaven, we was taught to, when we go and get judged by, you know what I'm saying, God the Lord. And at first, those of us that was in Christianity, we didn't mind this, you know what I'm saying? But this was one of the biggest problems ever, that we forgot who he was. We forgot who Yahweh was. So when you go to heaven, you know what I'm saying, you think that God is going to be white. You know what I'm saying? We all thought that. Whether you try to be pathological and try to lie about that shit or not, everybody, all of us niggas thought that shit. You know what I'm saying? That he was white. You know what I'm saying? His hair was white like the clouds. His skin was white. You know what I'm saying? He had the white beard and all that. That, you know, God is up there. When we get judged, we getting judged by a gigantic white man. That's what everybody thought. I don't give a fuck what the 2/3 and all of them try to say. They try to take it back and be like, well, I thought that, you know, he was all colors at first. I didn't really believe, you know what I'm saying? No. A lot of us did think that when we was in Christianity, that Jesus Christ was white. You know what I'm saying? No, the Messiah is a white man. We thought that, and at first we didn't mind it. But the more and more we found out the truth about Christianity, you know what I'm saying, the more and more we realized that it was all a lie. Like they say, Christianity is just a business. That's all that it is. It's a way to make money. You know what I'm saying? It's a way to come up, a quick come up. You know what I'm saying? It's a way to, not only it's a way for money, it's a way to keep the children of Israel down, but most importantly, all that is a business. So when you go, you are going to a charity, a fundraiser. Sometimes they make it daily. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they do it like every Sunday. You know what I'm saying? They'll have everybody come down, you know, and they'll go and they'll worship, you know what I'm saying, this false idol. And they'll go and go believe in this lie and support it. And like I said, church is nothing but a big ass charity. You know what I'm saying? Why you think all, and then nothing really good doesn't happen in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like the more and more, because especially we're in the last days, so the more and more you go to these churches, the more and more the Most High is going to chastise you and find some way to destroy you. You know what I'm saying? Now, a lot of people is being left alone because they being reserved. So when the crash come, they gonna be the ones that's praying in that church, and they gonna be killed trying to hide in there. You see it in all the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? Most of the end of the world movies, they got Jake up there praying to them idols, and then you know what I'm saying, they get attacked by a bunch of terrorists or blown up, you know what I'm saying, or zombies, however, coming to the church and all that, and they come and they kill their ass and eat their ass and all that, because the house of Yahweh is within you, you know what I'm saying, it's not within a church, you know. So I'm gonna read this one is important to me too. It says 41 verse 1 of Isaiah. Keep silence before me, O coastlands, and let the people renew their strength. Let them come near, then let them speak. Let us come near together for judgment. Who has raised up one from the east, who is in righteousness, called him to his feet, who gave the nations before him, and made him ruler over kings, who gave them as the dust to his sword, and as driven stubble to his bow, who pursued them and passed safely. It says, by the way that he had not gone with his feet, who has performed and done it, calling the generations from the beginning. I, Yahweh, am the first. No, I, Yahweh Shai, am the first, and with the last I am he. It says, the coastland saw it and feared it. The ends of the earth were afraid. They drew near and came. Everyone helped his neighbor and said to his brother, be of good courage. So the craftsman encouraged the goldsmith, who smooths with the hammer, and inspired him who strikes with the anvil, saying, it is ready for the soldering. Then he fastened it with pegs, that it might not totter. So they talking about them people. It says, the earth was given into the hands of the wicked, who cover the faces of the judges of thereof. If not, where and who is he? So when you understand that, he's talking about the white people during the Renaissance period when they destroyed Israel. I do believe it was after the Dark Ages. They hit that Renaissance period to where they started changing everything, and they started destroying they started destroying certain statues of the Israelites. They started covering up the paintings of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai instead of him being, you know what I'm saying, a dark skinned melaninated, you know what I'm saying, because Yahweh is melaninated just like his, you know, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai and the angels, they all got melanin in them. They're all of a darker color. Instead of them being that, they painted our God white. You know what I'm saying? They painted our images white, and you know, like Picasso, like Leonardo, you know what I'm saying, like all those great artists during the Renaissance period that appeared out of nowhere. Well, those Edomite artists, they're not great. They all pushed forward the lie, you know, because the ones that they teach us about in school, them the same ones that would see us and, you know, be racist towards us and call us niggers and get back you peasant, get back you slave. If you was in that time and you went to go meet these supposedly famous artists like Leonardo da Vinci and shit like that, and other artists like that, you know what I'm saying, in that class, because they was given a job to cover up, you know what I'm saying, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the name Yahushai, cover up your God and keep you in a lie. You know what I'm saying? That was built like that. You go meet these people, and these people will treat you like a peasant, treat you like a slave. You know what I'm saying? So the people that we think that are heroes, or that think that are the greatest in history, that's in the white people mind, and they try to put that in school. They try to take that and put that into your mind. You know what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of us is getting that work, getting that judgment, because they don't want to change their ideals. They like the ideals that white people put in their brain. They like the lies that they've been taught. They feel like this is what they know. This is what they believe to be. And every time they step in front of the prophets, or they, you know, they come and talk to a brother on the highways and byways that know they shit, it sounds regurgitated. It sounds like you're institutionalized. It sounds like you learned this from school. It sounds like you learned it from white people, because everything that you regurgitate, if it's not of Yahweh, it's not of the Lord, then you learned it from these white folks. You didn't learn it out of the Bible, because all the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding come from this book. And if you don't understand the book, then you don't understand the world. If you don't understand the world, you don't understand who you are. You don't understand how your God worked. You don't understand who your God is. But during that time, like I said, they changed it. They put in that Christianity that's trapping a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? It's a great amount of brothers and sisters that's coming out of Christianity. Yeah, no doubt. They are converting. It's a lot of Israelite brothers and sisters that are converting and leaving the lie and getting to the truth. But it's a great majority of the 2/3 that's not. You know what I'm saying? They persuaded in what they believe in, and some of them are scared to convert. You know what I'm saying? They feel like, oh, if I convert, I'm going to burn in hell. By who? You know what I'm saying? Yahweh said you ain't going to burn it. No white man is going to, oh, if you convert, you're going to burn in the lava pits of hell. You're going to be there in the bottomless pit. You're going to dwell in a lake of fire for betraying me. That's just a white man. Stop listening to all these fables and all these stories. We was all once a part of the lies. You know what I'm saying? But we got introduced to the truth, and it felt better. You know what I'm saying? It felt better to know that Yahweh was on our side. It felt better to know that the Lord is not a white person. You know what I'm saying? And then it made it all worse when you go on a slave trade. You know what I'm saying? It made it all fucking worse. Even more reason and even more proof to know that their God is fake. You know what I'm saying? It made it all the more worse. That's just what it is. But I'm not straying from what's going on. I'm talking about them judgments and them chastisements. It says, but you, Israel, are my servant Jacob, whom I have chosen, the descendants of Abraham, my friend. I have taken from the ends of the earth and called from the farthest regions, and said to you, you are my servant. I have chosen you and have not cast you away. It says, fear not, for I am with you. It says, be not dismayed, for I am your God, Yahweh. I will strengthen you. Yes, I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Behold, all those who were incensed against you shall be ashamed and disgraced. Because a lot of people, a lot of our brothers and sisters is reserved for that judgment. You know, they reserved for that work, and a part of their judgment is to be proved wrong. You know what I'm saying? Before you die, you're going to know that you was wrong. Before you die, you're going to know that that was the truth. You know what I'm saying? Before all these things come upon you, and Yahweh allowed the plagues to overtake you, his name is going to be glorified. And that's even worse. The plagues, come on, people. You can't ignore that shit that's going on out there. You can't ignore how they want to change society. You can't ignore how they fucking doing that shit to your food and to your gas and to your fucking your homes and your livelihood. And time is short, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's a lot of things that's flying by. It doesn't, 6 months ain't far, 6 months ain't shit, you know what I'm saying? It's just all a preparation method to get you ready for these things to happen, because eventually what they really want is for these people to start rioting and go crazy. That's what they want. You know what I'm saying? It's just taking a minute because the people are, not only Esau is a moron trying to plot the end of the world and all that. Yeah, we know they made him wiser than Daniel, but he ain't got the word, which makes him an idiot. You know what I'm saying? So it's the wicked and the 2/3. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Fight for gun control. You know what I'm saying? Oh, fight for what's right. Fight for our liberties. Fight for our laws. They're against us, and they got a lot of brothers and sisters that's marching with they dumbass and all that. You know what I'm saying? But the latter end, the main goal is to make them so compressed, to put them down so badly. Whether you middle class or you poor, y'all all gonna be put in the same lot. And that's what's going to cause them to riot. You know what I'm saying? They over here putting out signs and warnings. I'm just sitting in the background, you know what I'm saying? And the prophet sitting in the background like, get this over with already. This shit taking all day. That's how scary society is. Y'all scary as hell. You needed all that proof, my nigga, just to realize that the end is coming. You know what I'm saying? And that there is no reversing it. Because right now they're at the point to where they keep saying everything is going to be fine. And people are telling you that ain't shit gonna be fine. Nothing is okay right now. Nothing is fine right now. Infrastructure-wise, nation-wise, hell no, man. No. And they want you to live like everything is okay. It's just something, they so afraid, these Edomites so afraid, all they want to talk about is prosperity and good times. That's what they got our people on. They look away from the shit that's coming. You know what I'm saying? And you got a lot of Edomites that know too. Them doomsday preppers and all them farmers and all that shit, they know. Truckers, they telling you ain't nothing gonna be fine. I don't know why the fuck these idiots keep stepping up on fucking media and on fucking internet and telling you that everything is okay. Even the news is starting to tell you ain't shit gonna be okay. Ain't nothing gonna be fine, man. Talk about a food shortage until 2023, man, that's bullshit, man. There ain't the food shortage is gonna amplify when the motherfucking hyperinflation hit. That's when food is gonna start getting scarce. Cause will they build? Is they gonna rebuild the shit that you tear down? No, they're not. They're not gonna put any more food up in there if they know that your ass gonna sit there and rob it and take it. Cause that's what's coming to it. The more and more that they don't change, the more and more that they put these horrible laws upon you, these people at some point is going to be rioting and going crazy. There ain't going to be no more marching. You know what I'm saying? It ain't going to be no more megaphones and shit and walking with signs and shit and standing in front of City Hall and Washington, D.C., you know what I'm saying, police departments and shit, and just standing there, you know what I'm saying, arguing and yelling and screaming and shit. No, they not going to do none of that shit. They their last, especially our 2/3 brothers and sisters. That's why I say judgment and that chastisement gonna be a motherfucker. If you didn't notice the chastisement, you're gonna notice the judgment for sure. For sure. Because you're gonna think that you're gonna be able to change. You're gonna think that everything is going I can go back to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You know, I'm gonna be all right. I have a God. You don't have a God. You got a lot of fucking weird ass 2/3 that actually think like that, and Yahweh is not gonna allow them to come back, man. He gonna allow them to get their work. He gonna allow them to get their just due, and he gonna wipe their ass out. That's what's gonna happen to a lot of fucking Israelites and 2/3. Cause right now it's getting kind of scary. Regardless of what the fuck you say, it is getting pretty scary out there, my nigga. They are not stopping. Like these elites are pushing that new world shit. You know, they are not playing about this shit. Day after day that you linger and you don't go back to Yahweh, you know what I'm saying? Day after day that you ignore Yahweh's warnings, you don't read the Bible, you don't listen to the great millstone, the prophets. You know what I'm saying? You're not out there doing no kind of work. You're not inside doing no work. You know what I'm saying? The more and more that you linger on and you pretend to look the other way, you're going to get your ass whooped. You're going to get caught in your judgment, man. You're going to get caught. It says, behold, all those who are incensed against you shall be ashamed and disgraced. They shall be as nothing. And those who strive with you shall perish. You shall seek them and not find them. Those who contend with you, those who war against you. Right, because you got a lot of people that's going against Great Millstone, and they over there fighting and they being rebellious. But the more and more Great Millstone talk about it, the more and more they try to get you to come back, the more and more they explain to you just how important Yahweh is. You know what I'm saying? The more and more the things that are happening out of the Bible, that shit is real, is really happening. And a lot of our brothers and sisters looking around and why everything going dark, like what's going on? You know what I'm saying? What's happening? Duh, bitch. Now you know the truth about the planet. It's made by Yahweh. He is the higher power. He controls everything. You know what I'm saying? Duh, bitch. You know what I'm saying? How many fucking times can I tell you that the world is was made by Yahweh? The world was the universe, all that is created by the Lord. There is a spiritual punishment coming for those of you that don't come back to the Lord. There is consequence, divine consequence, okay? Not some jail time to where the white man put your ass in jail. No, the Most High put you to death. That's what's going on. There's going to be a spiritual consequence for you all. You non-believers that don't believe and that don't want to come back, yet you see the prophecies happening. You see the plagues coming. You see what these white people trying to do. But, oh no, the last minute people. That's the last minute people. They're going to wait till it happens, and then they're going to try to convert and come back. Bet. Them last minute motherfuckers are the biggest idiots because they ain't going to coming back from this. It ain't no converting at that time. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no picking up your Bible. You're going to have people raiding the stores and going to go raid libraries and going to go raid Barnes and Nobles and shit if they still got that up and running. They're going to go raid that shit because they got the Bibles and shit up in there. They're going to go get any kind of Bible they can get. You know what I'm saying? They're going to go try to read the shit in the background and read the shit and hide him. Ain't none of that shit going to work, man. I'm ready to, me, personally, I'm ready to whoop their ass. Fuck all that. I'm ready to whoop your ass. That's what's happening. That's the point that we get into to where it's only going to be nothing but war and violence, man. And the prophets, they get that power and they catch you without that word, you're going to get wiped out, man. You motherfuckers are so weak in nature. It's not even funny. I don't feel bad about them getting their judgments. You know what I'm saying? Some brothers and sisters, like I say, getting their judgments right now. Because the Most High don't know, he no longer feels like you're suitable to dwell upon this earth. He feels like you don't deserve to even see the end of days. He feels like you don't deserve your livelihood. You don't deserve your life. You know what I'm saying? Especially, it's been a lot of deaths going on with the celebrities. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the brothers and sisters that sold out, they you know, a lot of them dying in the weirdest fucking ways, man. All the way from different actors and actresses, all the way to fucking athletes and shit dying and shit that are jakes. They dying and shit because they sold out and they wanted to do whatever they want and they didn't go back to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So the Most High just took them off the planet, got rid of them. You got to go. And that's the fate to a lot of them sellouts. They gonna get a horrible judgment, man. Horrible, my nigga. Ain't no backing out, none of that shit. Because you got a lot of celebrities that see the shit that's going on in the industry and they want to back out. Ain't no escaping this. You locked in with the white man, you're locked in. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to repent. And that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? The Most High may feel like even if you did repent, he still take you out. Still take you out. And that's what's going on. It's a lot of celebrities and a lot of people that sold out that are going with this white man's agenda, you know what I'm saying, and the Most High is killing them. You know what I'm saying? They not even being able to see the end of days. It's a lot of our people that are dying. And Shalom, it's on to the next video. I'm going to just close this down early because they starting to come back. So call on Yahweh, Shem Yahshai, and Name Yahshai, Shalom. Much love to you guys. It's on to the next video because I cannot preach with all these people around. I can't. Shalom.